Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Demolition Hound in the Zanny. If you are watching this on the Tuesday when it goes up, you still have about 24 hours to do the goals to get the Zanny, which as I recall are not too stressful. To get the level 3 and 4, which you kind of need, because I believe it came in at 200, so if you, so the level 3 is where it starts being usable in current quick and rated matches, because I have not seen a 200 or 250 in forever. I still feel like that is a mistake, but that is, that's just me. But yeah, Zanny is a pretty solid support, does really good damage, has 8th MS team gear. It has the 180 millimeter rifle and the 100 millimeter machine gun. And yeah, also some grenades. And yeah, it is being counter-sniped by a Zuda here for a lot of the round. But, okay, yeah, that is the first time in forever I've actually gotten a good look at the Zuda's tackle to see the spikes on the shield unfold. But, yeah, Zuda is basically, it can be used up close, but but with the anti-ship rifle, it is more or less an anti-support counter-sniper. And has heavy stagger, so it, and of course it's fast, so it can go from, from halfway across the map to in your face if it needs to. But yeah, Zanny's pretty good. Lore-wise, it is basically one of the Earth Federation's first mobile suit experiments with a captured Zaku. The Gundam the Origin situation where the gun cannon and gun tank more or less predated Zeon's mobile suit efforts is of course, a revision of things. But good shot there. And good counter there, yeah. But yeah, it's there's like there's a zillion different continuities, but yeah. Zanny is a Zaku with Federation a Zaku torso with Federation built arms, legs, and head. Yeah, that Recon Agi is going to be a nuisance for much of the round, as I recall. This is like my third time recording this because the brain is gone, and just I've been. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday or not. I don't remember yesterday. That was like 20 years ago, but I have been struggling to get one of my dad's prescriptions filled, and it has pretty much used up all the brain juices for a while. So I'm going to be slightly incoherent, which, I'm pretty sure if you've been watching for a while, you're probably used to, and I am incredibly grateful. But, yeah, good damage there against that Agi. There is, I believe, both a firepower and a recon Agi, both from Thunderbolt on this team. And, yeah, also a Zuda, and I am unsure what the other suits are. On Demo's team, we've got a Jim Kai Shadows weapon rack. I think it's a Jim Ground, Makube's Goof, and good shot there on that Agi. And, well, and an Agi. So I'm guessing also the Firepower Agi, because it is a pretty popular choice. Yeah, so far so good score-wise, and yeah, it's going to be nice to use the Zanny again, because like I said, there's not been a good chance to use it because of how the cost system works for a while now. I forget whether it's this coming week or the one after, we're supposed to get limited missions for the Bugu, which is the one and only Gundam the Origin suit in the game right now, which I want more. But yeah, the fact that yep, they both kind of tackled each other at the last second, and I have done exactly that before. And yeah, that Agi was just waiting to capitalize. But yeah, we're going to get higher levels of the Bugu, which is great because I like the design, and I've been waiting to get a request for it until we got higher levels of the thing that I could actually use for a while now. It starts at 250. It was a token pack mobile suit, and basically there's never been a particularly great opportunity to use it. Because, yeah, for some reason, we have pretty much abandoned almost every queue below 300. Which, like I said, I think I said at the beginning of the round in this recording, like I said, third try, I think is a mistake. But I want to go the opposite direction. I want to see I want to see rounds at 100 functional. Like, I want all of those ridiculous origin suits to, be usable at, like, the super low costs. I want the gun tank early type. I want the, I want the, big, chunky mobile suit test types from Origin. All that fun stuff. See, yep, got hit in the face by the anti-ship rifle. But luckily, also landed a shot on the Zuda, and the Allied team was just 100% ready to capitalize on that. So that's good. And, yeah, let's see. Yep, moving up to stay with the team. Again, the support conundrum is you can do a lot of damage from a very long range, but can you deal with any anybody who tries to intercept you? And unless your team is on the ball and paying attention to your position, answer is frequently no. At higher costs, even if they are paying attention, things can just fly in at you at high speed. So that's probably why it's taken over a year to get our first, or is it 2 years to get our first 5-star support? But I hope the F91BC is good. I don't have it. I'm not sure I know anyone who does, but yeah, I hope it is. I hope it is a nice, solid suit that manages to perform well. I know I've had a couple encounters with it where I was not really prepared and it did pretty well against me, but that can be said of any suit, honestly. Let's see. Yep, a little bit over a minute left. Agi Type A got demo this time, but yeah, I feel like at 300 there's been better things coming in, but the Agis are still kind of ever present because they are really, really solid. They were probably overtuned when they came out. I think everything else is gradually coming up to their level, and yeah. So let's see, and here comes the Recon Agi. Yeah, the Zanny does have the gun cannon face kick, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Zuda was just like when Demo was fighting the Zuda, the Agi was ready. The opposite was also true. That said, looks like Demo's team has it in hand, so that's fine. They will have this, and yeah, Zanny's Zanny's a good suit. It's a little bit fragile, but it is fun. I like the old-fashioned, like, cannon supports that you can just do ridiculous damage from. Good shot there on the Zuda, so, and got an assist on that. Yeah, so some good mop-up here at the end, and that is the round, so very nice. All right, let's take a look at the final scores, but yeah, Zanny is fun. I'm glad it is back in usable costs once again. Okay, the Jim Ground did really good work. Jim Kai weapons rack as well. 75,000 damage, 3 and 5. That's not bad at 300. And I appreciate you sending this my way, Demo. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. The before and after of the heavy weapons Gyaradoga is still coming. Just I do not have the brain to do an extended video today. Like, and then I wound up doing 3 takes on this. So that's kind of just irony or something, I guess. Poetic justice. I don't know. It's some kind of literary device, but yeah.